Hey guys, what is up? It's Bibzoo7 here again, and welcome back to the 10 mil Slayer XP challenge. This is episode 3. In the last episode, we did 6 tasks in order to bring our total up to 10, and in this episode, we're going to be doing another 5 tasks. And if you remember from the last episode, we had just received an Eretz task, so let's jump right into that. So, kicking it off at Eretz here, we managed to pick up another effigy. That's actually our second one for the series. If you remember in the last episode, we managed to get one from the Dark Beast we had. And right off the bat in this episode, we get one from the Eretz. So, very nice to get. Effigies are always cool. And I kind of thought it was a pair of those gloves at the time. But still, I'll take an effigy. It's some good experience as well as, just always a cool drop because they are pretty rare nowadays. So yeah, I thought that was a nice drop to get. And I don't know why I kept recording for so long, but yeah, I just wanted to show that effigy that I managed to pick up at Eretz. Very nice. And moving on, we managed to get a Serenic Scale. Pretty common from Eretz. I think it's much more common from them than it is Dark Beasts. So I thought I'd show it either way, though. I think I want to show all those that I get just because, they're a little cool. They're notable at the very least as a drop to get. So I thought I'd just show it. And yeah. And as I said, to showing the Serenic Scales, we are going to show off this one because we got a second right here. And that is our second one of this task. And I'm not sure. I kind of forget. We had a task of Eretz before. I just can't remember if I had any Serenic Scales that task or not. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. I can't be sure, to be honest. But yeah, we are now just killing a few of them, and this is me just finishing up the task. So nothing else really to see, but I always like to record the last few kills of the task just to get in a little bit of a clip of me killing the actual monster itself. So that is what this is right here. It is almost oh, I actually did 3. I might consider making these a little bit shorter clips at the end. Maybe just kill like 2 or 3 of the monster. Just sort of as just to show the end clip. But yeah, 529 tasks in a row. Eretz are completed. They do take a little while as a task, but I definitely enjoy doing them just because they are such good money, and just in general they're good experience as well, good money, everything like that. So I do like doing them, but they do just take a while, which is kind of a shame with them. But yeah, we're gonna go in for a price check here. I like to do a price check for these tasks because it just shows how good they really are for making money, and you should definitely do them whenever you get the chance as a Slayer task, if you are doing Slayer, of course. So yeah, as you can see, if I would hurry up and add all the items, I did get 2 dragon helms in that task, which was kind of weird, but I managed to get around 3.2 mil in loot, which is pretty nice. Of course, that is sort of the average for an Eretz task, I'd say, but still, it's very nice to get that. But yeah, either way, moving on to the next task here, we get the choice between Jungle Shrike Worms and Abyssal Demons. So I, of course, go with the Abyssal Demons, although it does use up my Slayer token. But we pick up 182 of them. So pretty nice, I think. I like doing Abyssal Demons. They're good money, of course. And if you look here in this clip, we got an Abyssal Whip. I mean, it's not that much money. I don't think I even price checked it. I kind of just forgot to. Like, I just forgot that really that price checking was even a thing, I guess. But yeah, Abyssal Whip. Don't think it's worth much. It hasn't been in the past, but still. And right here in this next clip, we get a Crystal Triskelion fragment. That is the first one we've had for the series, and I don't have any in my bank at all or anything. So it's pretty cool to pick one of those up. Those are always nice. And once I get the 3 from the series, I will of course do a opening of the chest. But yeah, moving right along, we get another Ancient Effigy, which I've just been getting really lucky with these, I guess. Our 3rd one for the series, and it's like our 2nd in a row, because we had one last task, so sort of like 2 in a row. So yeah, very cool to pick one of those up. Always like those for the experience. But yeah, as I was saying about the whip, like it kind of stinks because they are pretty rare, but I know the Wand and Orb are more rare than the whip, but still, it always makes you kind of think you could have had the wand or the orb when you get a whip. But yeah, that was our 530th task in a row, and we managed to get 90 points for that. So pretty cool, because getting a lot of Slayer points from this, since I don't do any skips, because to keep the series like real and everything. I don't think I do an actual price check for this, because I didn't feel like going and getting the ashes out of the bank. So yeah, but I just showed everything I had. You can see my inventory and everything. But we're going to move on for the next task, third one for this video. And as you guys will see, I get to choose between Necreals or Avian Seeds. So I decided to spend the Slayer token and pick Avian Seeds. And you know what that means? We are going to Armadill God Wars Dungeon, which is pretty awesome. I was really hoping to get an Avian Seeds task soon so I could go do Armadill. And my prayers were answered by Eretz. In the first clip here, actually, this was the second kill of the trip, as you can see by the kill count, 5 only. We get an Armadill Buckler. So that is just a massive troll. Really tragic that we picked one of those up instead of, anything else. It just really sucked because I saw like the Ring of Wealth shine, and I was like, what, a drop already? Only the second kill of the trip? And it turned out to be an Armadill Buckler. So yeah, pretty unlucky on my part, but either way, I mean, it's a rare drop to show for the series, so thought I'd just include the clip, but it really sucks. Once I kill these minions here, I'll go in for a price check, I think, just to show you how unlucky I really did get. But let's go into that. 86k. So yeah, obviously not the ideal drop to get at Armadill, but either way, just gonna show off me doing some kills here. I really enjoy Armadill. It's really easy. You just stand at the door so her whirlwinds can't push you around at all, and use the that ability that creates the black cloud and that swirls around you and stuff. I actually forgot my Slayer helm when I came here. I accidentally wore my Death Lotus hood, so that was kind of a fail on my part. But I still did it with no problem. I didn't really need the food that I brought or anything like that. It was pretty easy to get these kills done, and I rather enjoyed it because Armadill is a fun boss to kill, in my opinion, especially for soloing. But whenever I do the God Wars bosses for this series, or any boss really, I think I'll just show a few kills. Like I'll just show me like getting the drops a few times, like I'm doing right now, because I think that's the best way to do it. One other thing I prefer about Armadill tasks as opposed to Zamorak tasks is these go by a lot faster. Because all the minions count as Armadill as Avian Seeds as well. While you're at Zami, only 2 things count as Greater Demons: the boss and one of the minions. But yeah, as you see in this clip right here, we picked up another Ancient Effigy. So that's 3 effigies in 3 tasks in this video, which is awesome. I mean, it's not as lucky, I'd say, as the other 2, because it is pretty common to get effigies from God Wars Dungeon. I tend to get at least 1 per trip to a solo boss. But still, it is really nice to get one of those. I mean, it was getting me a lot of good experience from these. And I was just surprised at how many I'd gotten like in such a short amount of time. So yeah, that was pretty sweet. We got our 4th effigy already for the series, and we're only on our 3rd episode. Yeah, Armadill actually gives you 3,000 Slayer experience per boss kill almost, if you guys can see that in the upper right hand corner on my Slayer counter. Also, what you might be able to see is that I am very near to 1 million experience, so we're probably going to get that in the next task, and that's pretty cool because that's 1/10 of the way done with the series. And I think that's pretty nice to be getting there. But with that minion killed, we completed our task. So only 1 single drop of the Armadill Buckler from Armadill, which is really a shame. But, I guess the effigy is sort of a cool drop. Either way, we're going to get into our next task here. Back at Eretz once again. Let's hope she's good to us. If I could actually click on the Get Task button, come on. But yeah, as you can see, we get to pick between Eretz and Abyssal Demons. I say they're both equally good tasks, but I decided to pick the one that keeps my Slayer token, which is obviously Eretz. So 141 of them. Second task for this episode, and jumping right in, we managed to get our Serenic Scale to kick off the drops, which is pretty nice. As I said, it's pretty common from them, but I still like to show it just because. But yeah, you guys are probably going to be seeing a lot of Eretz in these episodes because pretty much whenever I get them, I'm going to pick them over anything else. Unless maybe I get like AVNCs and versus Eretz, and like AVNCs will save my token. I'll probably pick the AVNCs in that case, but still, usually I will end up picking Eretz just for the money that they can bring in, which is really nice to have. And it's going to be a really good boost to the tab in the end when I'm able to sell all of those Eretz bones, as they're going to be worth a lot of money. But yeah, the only thing we managed to get in that task was the 1 Serenic scale. As you guys see, we have completed the task. So it kind of stinks that we didn't manage to get, anything. We haven't had any Razorback gauntlets in 3 tasks. I'm not sure how rare of a drop they are, but still, wish we could have gotten a pair, or maybe we will get one in the near future. But going in for a price check on this task, it's going to be a lot of money because it's the Eretz. This one I don't think was as good as the last one, mainly because we only got the 1 Serenic scale. Yeah, as you guys can see, around 2.4 mil, but still, it's like an average of 2.5 mil a task or something like that, and that is a really good amount of money for a Slayer assignment. Next task here, we get to pick between Iron Dragons and Desert Strike Worms. I'm obviously going to keep my Slayer token and go for the Iron Dragons, and I'm going to head in to kill them now. They don't have very many notable drops except for, the Visage, of course, and the very, very rare chance of getting perhaps an Elite Clue. But sadly, we did not manage to pick up anything cool from Iron Dragons. And, wasn't much really to talk about with them. Just going to show the last few kills here. But if you guys do look in the upper right-hand corner on our Slayer counter, we have reached over 1 million experience. I'm pretty sure that we got that during the Eretz task previously, but I just thought I'd bring that up now. We are 1/10 of the way to our goal already, with only 3 episodes in. So that's pretty awesome. We are moving pretty quickly with this series, and I hope to have it done in maybe 20 episodes-ish, probably around there, which should be pretty nice, I think. But yeah, either way, though, guys, we are just finishing up the Iron Dragons task. There's the message for the completion, and we're just going to head straight in for the next task, although we're not going to do it because that was our 5th task for this episode. We did Eretz, Abyssal Demons, Armadill, Eretz again, and then Iron Dragons. Those were our 5 tasks. So the first task for the next episode is going to be right here. So let me show what we gonna have. It is between Griffalaroos and Celestial Dragons to spend my Slayer token. Obviously, I don't want to do Griffalaroos, and I'd like to try out the Celestial Dragons task, so I pick them, and I get 135. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the video off here. That is 5 more tasks, 1/10 of the way done with the 10 mil Slayer challenge. So like it if you enjoyed, subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Should have a new video out tomorrow on maybe the update if it comes out. Other than that, it might be something else, but I will see you guys for that. See you guys then. Peace. Oh, and this is the tab. Sorry, I thought this was the end of the video, but for those of you who wanted to see the tab, this is it. I'm going to try and show it at the end of every episode, but I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.